I fear vulnerability.
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
Um, that's a big fear of mine. But like genuinely being vulnerable, even in a friendship, not just like a relationship, like trusting that a person intentions is good because you know yours is.
Yeah.
Like I know what I would and wouldn't do, but and I know the morals that I have, but everybody don't have them. So like, yeah, vulnerability is definitely a big fear of mine.
See both sides like you know. See on both sides like you know.
This is Dee.
This is Domie.
Don't forget the mommy.
Yeah. Besides of it pod,
With the size of a pod.
it always feel like I haven't seen or talked to y'all in a while.
Exactly that.
Why has it been that long?
Exactly that.
Mm.
She's trying to get a dark vibe. Trying to give a dark vibe for this Halloween episode.
Yeah, I want to give like Morticia Adams Family, like that kind of dark.
You see the pumpkin? What's his name?
I don't know.
Punky.
He's going. Oh yeah, that or Scale Daddy something.
Scale Daddy is crazy. Where did you get that from? Where did we get Scale Daddy from?
I mean, he a skeleton. He a pumpkin.
Exactly. Okay, I got
I
you.
don't
I
know
got
what he
you. Exactly that. Okay.
is.
So today's episode, we're going to be talking scary stories, things we're afraid of, and a couple scary current events.
Yeah, things that make you go.
Wow.
I
Um,
love spooky season. I like Halloween because of the festivity of it, but I think sometimes people take it off.
Don's birthday just passed early October.
It did. It was last Friday.
Happy birthday.
I'm officially I'm a young old person, basically. I'm at that age now where you getting old, but you still young.
How does it feel? Because I'm afraid. You know, I'm right behind you.
It hurts. I ain't gonna lie.
I do.
Turning 30 hurt it. My bones just all of a sudden start cracking. My ankle just start click clacking on me. Just all types of shit. Just that didn't happen when I was 28 and 29.
You make me
But
nervous.
overall, I'm grateful. People who have not made it this far. A lot of my friends are not here today. So I've made it to 30 years. That's like a flex.
I'm afraid. I saw you wore all black on your. It was like a black theme. Was it the Death of Youth Day? Is that what the vibe was?
I guess, yeah. Like bye to the 20s, if that's the thing. But somebody else mentioned that to me yesterday. Like everything you end up with on be black. And it's like, well, I look good in black. If you look good in it, then so what? I'm in all black today. It's the fall for one thing, so black is like booming right now. That's the color.
What you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know, because I got a party I'm supposed to go to. Like my cousin had this big annual party every year.
Oh yeah.
I was a witch last year. I was Morticia the year before that. I like being like either like somebody kind of sexy but evil at the same time. So I don't know. I kind of was leaning towards Storm from X-Men this year because I had got like the perfect wig for it, like a blonde and black looking wig. Maybe I could try to pull off a Storm like an X-Men look. Let me know what's up. Yeah. So
You gonna get the white contacts or you not? You don't do contacts.
no, I'm afraid of concealer.
Me too.
So if anything, I'll probably make my eyebrows white or something like that. Wear
Okay.
white lipstick to
White
give that
lashes.
illusion. Yeah.
Okay, white lashes. Get into it.
I'm leaning towards that or like I said, I love Morticia. I would be her every year if I could. But because I like the whole like sexy dark thing. Outside of her though, I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet, but I know I want to get dressed up and I want to be like a lady, some kind of lady from something. I'm still making up my mind.
So, just real quick, I just want to kind of give you an idea.
Mhm.
On a new Beetlejuice, there was this woman who sucks people's souls, and she
Mm.
had like a black corset on, and she was like searching for Beetlejuice all through the movie, and she kind of gave a Morticia vibe,
Yeah.
but she wasn't Morticia. So you might want to look into her. I forgot her name. Start with a D, I think.
What's the lady name with the half white, half black bush?
Cruella Deville.
That's a thought. Cruella's a thought.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Either
Okay.
her or Ursula from the Mermaid.
That might be a
Cause I
cross
can give me a
situation.
little, little strapless like dress,
Okay.
and all I would have to do is like get some white hair, like pull off some white hair, silverish hair.
And pin it up.
Yeah,
She did.
it would be
Okay.
like sexy Ursula.
Okay.
Y'all wouldn't see this Ursula, not the evil, ugly one. Y'all gonna be on this Ursula, like back and
Alright.
forth. So yeah, Ursula or Storm, I got a decision to make.
Okay. Good.
Or Cruella Deville. We got 3 options.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
I kind of wanted to get into like special effects makeup this year. Like I
Mhm.
really wanted to like just really do my face, maybe do my arms and just become like this creature.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So I feel like I can do special effects makeup. I think I can do it. I think I could pull it off. So I want to try it this year for fuck's sake.
Thing with Halloween is anything goes. You can kind of get away with anything
Mm-hmm.
on Halloween. I've seen people be all types of shit.
I feel like women always want to get sexy though.
Yeah, like women always sexualize the Halloween thing. But if you think about it, the character's kind of sexualized. Like I was saying, like Morticia, she's in a black tight dress, and her boobs are like blah, blah. They kind of sexualize. So it's hard not to.
Yep. Okay. So now with these scary stories, did you think of your scary story?
Yeah, actually got like a funny slash weird story
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of spooky or whatever.
Okay.
So I'll go first. So this like a memory I have back from maybe when I was about 12.
Okay.
So first of all, Halloween was lit when I was younger. Yeah, like when we grew up down North Philly, Halloween was lit because that's when times was good. So we all had costumes and everybody gave out candy in the hood and when you go into like the other neighborhoods. So my mom will always take us like near like Ermingo Avenue
Mm-hmm.
and they all give out candy up there. They be sitting outside giving it out, whatever. So we went trick or treating up there, me, my 2 cousins, and I remember vaguely being with my sister and my sister. I can't remember everybody that was there, y'all, because it was a while ago. I'm an old bitch now. I did turn 30. But anyway, so we up there, me and go. We hype our bags heavy. We got candy and all that. So it's this guy dressed up like Michael Myers. So it's all cool because he was walking, I thought walking with a group of people initially or whatever. So we realized like 2 blocks up that he was still behind us or whatever. So now it's just him by himself. Like he walking, he don't have nothing in his hand, like no bag, no nothing. So we like, where the fuck is this guy going or whatever? Girl, we start trying to get away from him. We start going the other way. I swear the idiot was fucking following us. Like everywhere that we would go, he would be like at the next corner. We'd be like, yo, this man is following us. It got to a point where we was playing with him like, man, fuck out of here, man. Get out of here, Michael Myers. You ain't scaring nobody. It was to the point he was playing a role so good that we really start getting scared. Like, Neil was like, we got to get the fuck out of here. He following us. This nigga ain't said a word since we seen him. He, he too much in character. He might think this is the real movie. So we went home early that day because that nigga followed us about 3 blocks and never said a word. We was saying shit to him. What's up, Mike? What you want to do? You follow us? He was just kept staying like real militant. Like that shit had me thinking that he was going to try some shit, like trying to be the next Jason or some shit. We don't have time for that. So I remember like genuinely being scared. Like, yo, I want to go home. Like it's time to go. But I don't want to be out here running from him. He might take my candy.
Now he just might take your candy.
No,
Not the life.
that's like a funny, scary story though. Like, and that's like the last recollection I have of trick or treating. That's the crazy part. But times was good back then.
So my scary story happened when I was, damn, what school was this? I think this was Mitchell Elementary, like in West, Southwest, something like that. And I remember they always had this like floating scary story of if you go into a hallway, the fire escape tower. If you
Mhm.
go into the fire escape tower, there's like a ghost in there and you get locked in, right? And so we middle schoolers, we don't know no better. I don't even think we was in middle school. I'm sorry, we was in elementary.
Yeah.
So we didn't know no better. So whoopty whoop. And then one day it was just like always so quiet, dark. Well, not dark, quiet and like empty. Like
Yeah.
that's what the fire escape was. And they had these big doors that closed or whatever. So one day, it was after school and it was a couple of kids and we went up to like the top floor of the building
Mhm.
and we went into the fire escape. Now, mind you, it's after school. Anybody in these
Mm-mm.
hallways. So what happened was one of the boys went inside the fire escape. I don't know if another kid, this is a long time ago, baby. Hold on, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I just know that he ended up going to the fire escape and the door slammed behind it. It was like, ooch.
See.
And I remember, all I can remember in my head is like him in the window, scared as banging against the glass. It scared me so much because he was panicked that
Yeah.
I just dipped.
Like that feeling that something's about to get you, even if it's like psychological, even if you didn't see nothing. It's just like a feeling of something's about to get you. I know exactly why he was screaming.
Baby, I had to go. And it was me and all the kids. So just imagine it's after school, door don't open right from the inside or whatever. I don't even know if it opened from I don't even know how we got in
Mm-mm.
there. But all I know is that he couldn't get out and we was scared. And I don't know what happened to that boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that
Because
boy
you ain't
after.
stick around to find out.
No. And
Because
I
I
felt
know
so
I'd
bad.
have been out of there. It's certain situations that people not even talking me into doing. So
Exactly.
I try a haunted house, right?
Hmm.
But I'm like genuinely afraid because it's like the situation I was telling you all about with Michael Myers, like him. Feel like people get into character, and if they feel like they can get away with something, they going to try that shit. Especially today, like how crazy stuff is. So, um, I want to do a haunted house, but I want to go with a bunch of people. At least it got to be 10 people, and we all got to stay together. Cause then I be hearing that they be grabbing and all that, and then they be trying to tell you not to hit them people, but well, don't fucking grab me then. Or it's gonna be a fight. But I do want to do it or whatever.
It's interesting fact about Miss D is that I actually worked at a haunted house before. It was literally a haunted Navy ship that I actually did.
Mm,
And they loved my character and the way I was because it was like I didn't have to say much. I didn't have to touch. It was like I just pop out of nowhere or I move creepily. And that was really fun.
yeah,
That
I
was
can
really fun.
imagine that. I just hate the physical ones, like when you touch, because it's somebody responsible. You grab them to either snatch away or punch. That's gonna be my response. So all the scares, the boo and the jumping out, that's one thing, but grabbing me is another. So it's an interesting fact about me. I've never been to one,
Yeah,
but I want to go. But it's like I always feel like I can't get enough people to go.
I got you if you want to go.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be a part of it. Why not? I want to go. I like to do activities around Halloween because I might not want to particularly go trick or treating.
yeah,
I mean, like the
yeah. I feel
six.
like thank God my baby's big enough now to probably just go with her cousins and friends.
Hmm.
Cause the whole walking around thing is crazy. Plus, I know how to send her up as my wife,
Exactly.
so kind of safer.
Yes.
Unfortunate
Okay,
situation.
I got one more question. Because when we were kids, there was always this thing about Bloody Mary. Did
Yeah.
you ever try Bloody Mary in the mirror?
Right, and like I said, it's things that people just ain't talking me into doing. I ain't gonna find out about it because I'm not gonna try it. But I've had kids like do it at school and stuff,
Uh,
and my ass would be out of there before the third bloody hearing, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you what happened. Like supposedly she appeared in the mirror after the third time, but I was going by the second. I wouldn't even be playing around with that type of stuff. But
so I actually did do it with my little sister. Me and her did do it. We did Bloody Mary in the mirror. and I think I was around 10. I think I was around 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
And she was what, 7, 8, something like that. And we did Bloody Mary, and she ended up doing it. So she was like, stand in the mirror with me. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
She said, stand in the mirror with me. I'm like, okay. So we stand in the mirror and we look at it, and she's the one canting it. But I thought you were supposed to say it 5 times. I don't know.
Is it 5 or 3?
I
Like I
had
said,
no
I was going
idea.
into the second, so it could have been 5, 3, 10. Once I heard Bloody Mary, I was already on my way to the door. So if I'm not sticking around for her to appear, you want to be playing. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you basically got to go in the bathroom, shut the door, turn off all the lights, make sure it's pitch black. And you're supposed to chant Bloody Mary, right? That's what my sister did at least. You're supposed to say that at least 3 or 5 times. We're not sure.
Not even just Bloody Mary, it was the Candyman thing too.
Ooh.
Candyman might have been 3 times that you're supposed to say it in a minute.
I know Beetlejuice is 3 times.
Like,
but
please, I'm getting out of here.
So she ended up doing it, and we was sitting there, and I think we heard maybe like a noise somewhere, and we ran out. Now we went to sleep after that, and supposedly she legitimately woke up with scratches on her.
That's creepy.
I think maybe she yelled. I don't know what happened, what made us leave after she did it, but she woke up and there was scratches on her. And I'm like, girl, you must have just scratched yourself. She said, no. The way the scratches was, she said, how would I be able to do that? And why would you do that in sleep? I never had these scratches in my life. How would you be able to do that? And that was scary too.
And that could possibly, I mean, I don't. It's hard because it's just certain things it's hard for me to believe. But what I do believe is that when you go poking at shit that you ain't supposed to poke at, stuff like that happens.
Exactly that.
That's why I don't be doing that type of shit. But I like a good scare, a good, boo moment or whatever, but only there's limitations on it. And I definitely ain't chanting no Candyman or no damn Bloody Mary in the mirror. I'm telling you that. As soon as y'all get the chanting, it's time to go.
Got a blast. Okay, now let's talk biggest fears.
Biggest fears.
I'm scared to tell my biggest fear because I swear.
Categorize because I got different fears in different categories.
Yeah.
So like, I fear drowning. Mentally, I fear failure. I fear vulnerability.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
That's a big fear of mine.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to be vulnerable, like gullible. And I don't like having, sometimes I come off like niggerish, mannish.
Yeah.
I have like masculine ways, but that's just because of everything that I've had to endure. But like genuinely being vulnerable, even in a friendship, not just like a relationship, like trusting that a person intentions is good because yours is.
Yeah.
Like I know what I would and wouldn't do. What and I know the morals that I have, but everybody don't have them. So like, yeah, vulnerability is definitely a big fear of mine. Like I fear being vulnerable because I fear that I'm not going to get it in return, like the reciprocation from the person. Like, so yeah. And a friendship too. That's why it's hard for me to like adopt new friends. And if I don't know you, I can't mess with you. Like, I can't help but to be who I am. So that's just the type of person I am. But people take advantage of it too. So
what about a fear that anybody's able to do to you? Like anybody's able to present to you, bring up to you, takes you around with, like a physical fear.
Physical fear. Bugs. Anything that like fly. That's not like you got a fly, you got flies, you got moth, you got water bugs. But bugs that physically fly, I think scare a lot of people. And also snakes.
Okay.
But I don't plan on ever encountering one. So it's definitely a fear of mine. Snakes is too unpredictable.
So no zoo for you.
No petting zoo. Long as it's behind a glass, we see.
So you ain't doing no Britney Spears, the one what is it?
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing
Well, she had the yellow snake.
And they claim that the snakes is trained and all of that, but just like they claim lions is trained, certain lions, and you can train an animal, but Current animals are not meant to be domesticated. Like lions and snakes, they're wild animals for a fucking reason. They belong in the wild. People be playing with them. Mm-mm.
All right, I guess I'll tell my fear
Yeah.
then.
So what's your fear? Physical fear first.
My physical fear is mice. But I swear, if you guys come up to me with a dead mouse or a live mouse, I can't tell you what might happen to you, but you might get, hold on, let me,
This thing.
you might get a little bit of that. Don't fucking
I
play
don't
with
know
me.
what in the state trooper is going on over here with this thing. That's what the state troopers be having. The boot cop. But yeah, it's so many people that scared of mice. Like my girlfriend that I work with, it's mice at our job because our job is around a bunch of field and stuff.
I would have had to quit. I'm sorry. Well, go
So
ahead.
the mice be all up and through there. Like they live there too. And she's like genuinely petrified of them. So when she even somebody say it's a mice in the area, she ready to jump on the table.
Girl, my nerves already bad. My eye twitching. What?
Of course, they all be in the kitchen at the job, and there be like two of them chasing each other sometime and shit. So she like, Dom, you please go in the kitchen and give me some ice. Walk me in there. I'll be like, girl, just stay out here. So I go in there, one will dart out. Now, don't get me wrong. I think everybody has their jump tactic when they see a mouse, like, but it's not a scared, like I'm scared of it. It's like you caught me off guard type shit. But that's why I got a cat because I don't fuck around with them. My cat eats them up. They don't they don't get a chance. But I said I'm gonna go unleash them at work in that kitchen and let them run around in there a little while because I'm tired of being a mice designated mice fighting person. Like, Dom, you the only one ain't scared of them. Come here, girl.
Okay, so you want to bring your cat to work one day?
Yes.
Do you think
When
they'll
I
let
came
you?
up in the trenches, the mice was around us. They was like our cousins.
Oh,
So I don't know why people act like, please.
so you think your job won't let you bring the cat?
That job that I'm at, yeah, they wouldn't even know probably.
That's what I'm saying. Because I would have told you to ask. You do that from the beginning. You got a cat.
Yeah.
I would have been asking you that from
And
the
I
day.
got a kitten, an active cat.
Oh
He's
yeah.
only 1 year old, so he be on them. The
Mhm.
mice don't stand a chance. I got having a cat made me less afraid of them because I see how easy it is for him to catch them. Like, I don't know how he be doing. He be listening for him in the walls and shit. I'm like, you need to be at everybody's house, okay?
Oh, he good.
Whatever breed of cat this is, you need more of them. Yes, eat them up.
Eat him up. Eat him up. Eat him up. Eat him up. Sorry.
But yeah, so
Getting in my mode, my little JP mode.
so look, I wanted to touch on current events, like
Yeah.
stuff that been in the media, like
Mhm.
say in the last 2 weeks. So y'all know it's Libra season
It is.
up until the 23rd, and I just love Libra season. So I make my business to know all the Libra birthdays, most of them, if I like you or care about you at all. So I want to touch on my girl Cardi first.
Mm.
So her birthday was the 11th, I think, but y'all know she just had a baby like 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
So we
Congrats.
all been seeing this drama with her Offset in the media, and it's like these biased ass opinions from men or whatever. And women are pretty much saying the same thing, but like I hate the what do you call it? It's not a stereotype, it's more of a like I don't know what you call it, because only men feel that way. Like they feel like, oh,
A double standard?
yeah, maybe it's double standard. Like when a woman is pregnant or whatever, it's okay for y'all to go and can I speak freely? Got the curve? Please do. Yeah, it's okay for y'all to go fuck around and be with woman, a woman, a woman while this woman is pregnant, and then come back to her sleeping with her if you done been sleeping with woman, a woman, a woman, making her susceptible to catch something, to give her something, to give the baby something. But because this lady got on live and said, oh, he said you fucked somebody while you was pregnant, and she like ended. To me, the knowing her, the Libra in me that I say shit just to antagonize people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of shit don't even be true, but the fact that I knew it was gonna make you antsy, I said it. Like, so it could not even be true. But even if she did, oh, what about her baby? She ain't got no respect for herself. First of all, if something's being done to hinder the development of your baby, you're wrong. So if she was smoking cigarettes or constantly smoking weed or drinking or something during pregnancy, she would be wrong. But getting sick while you're pregnant is not wrong. The doctor actually recommends it. And just because it's not from the dad, don't make it wrong either. And the baby was damn near 3 weeks almost out of the womb. So he was already physically developed, a baby, even if she did do it. But why is it okay for him to go sleep around from bitch to bitch to bitch to bitch, disrespecting her, humiliating her, and her kids, his kids? For men to go in there and say, oh, but she fucked somebody while she was pregnant. That's all they could see. That's all they won't let it go. Like, so now she's been like physically defending herself, like in the media or whatever. And I really don't feel like she needs to explain shit. And your kids is taken care of at the end of the day. You drop that motherfucking zero and you go here and find you a hero. I don't see nothing wrong with what she did. If I did it, if I would do it, probably so.
So you
And
haven't?
I haven't. I
I
haven't
have.
had sex during like pregnancy with somebody outside of the father, but shit happened.
Hello, everyone. This is Miss Dee with the voiceover letting you guys know that this is only part of this week's episode. And of course, the rest of the episode is available on patreon.com/sides of it pod under the tier Domie Mami. You can also view this video in my YouTube memberships on Sides of It Pod. And now I want to show you guys a few clips of what's upcoming on Patreon or YouTube membership. So let's get into these clips.
November 3rd, Trump wins the election.
So what are you most afraid of if Trump wins?
And it looks to me like cars trembled over her, like trembled over her. For her head to unattach, that means something hit her really hard or something was going real fast. But the body was here and the head was like, I don't even know how many feet up. So when you looked at it, it was a headless body. It looked like something out of a fucking horror movie. Like, what would a 30-year-old see in a fucking 15-year-old?
See on both sides like